What's up everybody, it's Sean here, back today to give you guys a review of the New Balance 992 in the navy blue and gray colorway. This is my latest New Balance 992 pickup. I want to give a huge shout out over to SoleStop. They're one of the biggest New Balance retailers here in Canada, specifically in the Toronto area. So if you haven't heard of SoleStop before, be sure to check them out. I'll link their website, their Instagram, all that good stuff down below. So this pair retails for $175 US or $260 here in Canada. And the style code for this shoe is M992GG and the color code is navy blue and gray. If you've been following New Balance at all this year, you'll probably know that the New Balance 992 silhouette is one of their most popular models in their entire line. It seems like most of the colorways for this 992 model sell out pretty much instantly, and this navy colorway is no exception. So I've said this before in other videos, but aside from gray, which is often synonymous with New Balance, I'd say that navy blue pretty much comes next. It's hard to really mess up a navy-based New Balance shoe, and I think that New Balance did an amazing job with this pair. So taking a deep dive into the sneaker, the base layer of this shoe, this is constructed out of a navy colored mesh. This mesh is shaped in this honeycomb-like shape, and then overlaid on top we have hits of reflective 3M as well as synthetic suede. Surrounding the front toe cap, we have a very nice, very soft navy blue colored suede, and this suede runs down the entire length of the shoe, serving as a mudguard. On the mid panel of both sides of the shoe, here we have the New Balance N logo. This is done in this reflective 3M material. And then moving downwards, we have more of that synthetic suede. We have this mesh material surrounding the ankle collar area, as well as reflective 3M towards the back heel with 992 branding. This navy suede covers the back heel, but there's this oval cutout on the back which has USA branding, which is a call to the fact that this is a made in USA pair. For the laces, these come with these flat cotton laces done in white, and underneath this we have the tongue. So the bottom half of the tongue is constructed out of mesh, and the top half we have that suede overlay with 992 branding and New Balance embroidered at the top in white. Taking out the insoles, these come with a very thick, very well padded insole. It's lined with this gray textile at the top with New Balance branding on the heel in white. So the upper of these New Balances sits atop this very chunky Absorb foam midsole. Absorb is one of New Balance's proprietary technologies, and you can see the foam is left in this white color on the forefoot, but on the back heel it's done in this light tan or beige color. We have this very nice flowy sculpted pattern to it, and then hugging the back heel we have this TPU heel clip with New Balance branding, and this gives you added structure and stability. Turning the shoe over to the bottom, here we have your classic outsole of the 992. This is predominantly constructed out of black colored rubber. We have these hits of gray on the forefoot and the back heel, and we have 992 branding and New Balance branding in the center. For those wondering how the 992 fits, for some people they stick true to size, but for me personally, I prefer to go a half size down. So I'm a true size 10, slightly on the wider side, and my normal 992 size is a 9.5. Unfortunately, I was only able to get a size 10 for this pair, and because of that, there was a little bit of extra room from a length perspective that I would have liked. I feel like going a half size down gives me that very nice one-to-one snug fit, but it all comes down to personal preference. So if you like a little bit of extra breathing room for your toes, sticking true to size won't be horrible, but just for reference sake, I'm also a 9.5 in other New Balance models like the 990 V5, the 998, and the 993. In comparison, I stick true to size, aka a size 10, for the 997, the 327, and the 990 V2. So as you can see, it's pretty much all over the place, but my general rule of thumb is New Balances for the most part fit a little bit bigger than your traditional Nike shoe. Next up, in terms of comfort, so I feel like the 992 is actually a very comfortable shoe. It gives me a good balance between softness and support, and if I'm wearing these for many hours in the day, my feet aren't going to have that fatigue that I sometimes feel with shoes that have overly soft cushioning. The Absorb SBS technology retains its form, and it's not really going to lose that support and cushioning over time. With that said though, this is a very chunky shoe, so if you're looking for something that's a bit more flat and a bit more low to the ground, you might not enjoy the feeling of these. Finally, quickly touching upon the quality and the craftsmanship on this pair, overall I had no complaints. This is a made in USA pair. I felt like the materials were very nice, and the overall craftsmanship on this pair, at least, I thought it was good. With all that being said, now let's lace up these navy 992s and I'll show you guys how these look on feet. This is a beautiful colorway of the 992, and I think it's going to be a very wearable shoe. For me, when it comes to New Balance, like I said before, gray is just at the top of my list, and then usually I have navy just under it. I know this pair has been selling out pretty much instantly once it hits stores online, but I expect these to restock over and over for the next few months. So if I were you and you're looking for a pair of these, I'd probably hold off on paying resale, and I'd wait for a potential restock to test my luck. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this navy New Balance 992. What do you guys think about this colorway, and how do you feel about the 992 model in general? With all the hype that it's been receiving, do you think that it warrants that hype? Or do you just feel the model is really hype right now, but it's not going to sustain that level of hype down the road? If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Give me a follow on Instagram at esgo8. Check out my Twitter account at sean.go, and visit my website at seango.ca. So until next time, thanks so much for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this review, and I'll catch you guys all in my next video.